so I've got to filter it first.
There's so much just rubbish floating around in this, all the muck and all the dirt. And if I just get it like this, make it into like a sack. And see, this water's now coming out all nice and clear, and all the residue and the debris from the swamp should be all still trapped in here. And just to give you an idea of how much there is, that's what I'm trying to keep out of my water bottle.
The water now looks clear, but it still contains parasites and bacteria, so always boil it. I'm going to continue west, and there's a local technique to help me find my bearings. The secret lies in the water.
Basically, the Everglades is about a 50-mile wide river that runs from the north to the south, but it runs really slowly, maybe like 100 foot a day. So a good way of working out direction is just tie this water bottle to the stick, and while I'm waiting for the water to boil, I can see which way this swings round. That will give me a south direction, and therefore I can work out which way I've got to go, which will be west.
The water flows south to the Gulf of Mexico. After 30 minutes, it's moved 2 feet, and that's enough to show me my way.
This water bottle has swung round and it stayed pretty level in about this position, which means south is that way, and the direction I want to go is west that way.
Walking through the swamp uses up a lot of energy, and I need to eat something, but there's little food here. But dead wood is often home to bugs and insects, and there's plenty of that.
This should be quite a good place to try and find something, and look at that, just break that off and instantly loads of these carpenter ants coming out. And if I grab an end of this and just tip it up, you'll see the carpenter ant larvae.
Insect grubs are 4 times higher in protein than beef. They taste sour and are slightly gritty. They take some getting used to, but being easy to find, they're a lifesaver. The swamp is changing now. Everywhere there are small roots sticking up out of the water. It'd be easy to trip over and spike yourself on one of these, but at least the water is gradually getting shallower.
Beyond these trees I can see some distant ones, and they look like more cypress, but a little bit lower down it looks greener, and those are probably pine trees and possibly some oak as well. But that's good news for me. Those trees need dry ground to grow in, so that's where I'm heading.
But the bad news is the tall vegetation ahead of me. It's sawgrass.
All of this sawgrass around here is just razor sharp and it's vicious stuff, but the key to getting through it is to know which way it cuts. And the secret of it is this, is if you pull up it like this, it's absolutely fine, but as soon as you start doing it the other way, look, you'll see, look at that, just cuts you straight away, and that's because the tiny little filaments, like little saw edges on the back of the grass. But how you want to walk through this is just to really protect your face, keep your arms up like this and roll your sleeves down. And if you've got a stick, use it like this in front of you, and as you walk it will lay the sawgrass flat in front of you. See you guys.